Carrying on with finding all of the stars in sky, we are in the Valley of Triumph. Last time we did the Hidden Forest. Our first star is coming up right away. It's just on the left here. And our second star is just hidden under the ice here. Heading back out, the next star is just right in the center of the ice rink. Right there. So, in this area there are actually two races. There's one on the left-hand side and one on the right-hand side. I usually do the right-hand side one first, just because the left-hand side has another area you have to go through. So we're going to do that. I'm not going to speed up any of the races, just in case it's hard to follow along. There's only one star in this race, and then just before we reach the end area, we're going to teleport home and go back and do the other race, just because the ending is the same for both the races. So any stars you collect in the end area of this race, you'll also collect in the end area of the other race. And if you go through to the next area, you have to redo the whole sliding down the hill in the beginning again. So if you leave just before you go into the next area, it'll bring you back to the ice rink. So the star is coming up just ahead in the middle. Once you collect it, stop, and we're just gonna teleport back to home. To do that, we push the settings in the top right corner, and then we can go home. So going home while you're in an area like the valley, it will sort of save your progress. But if we carried on to the next area, it would just bring us straight to the bottom. We want to go back to the top. So we're back in the building right before the race. We're just going to head back towards the ice rink. And then from here, we're just going to head to the other race. This barrier does require 2 spirits from the valleys, so if you don't know how to get those, I do have a guide. You just collect them in the other race. So the next star for this area is in the tower to the left. There's an updraft here, so it'll help you get pretty high. And you can see it right ahead. So this next one's just underneath us. We're just gonna fall and get it. You don't actually have to tap this one, just being in its proximity works. It's in the bottom one of these holes here. So there are 2 stars in this part of the race, and at the very end, in the Colosseum area, there's 2 more. The first star is coming up ahead, you'll just want to keep on the right. There we go. And the second star is just coming up ahead again on your right. So if you decide to do this race first, and you want to go to the other one after you collect this star, this is when you'd start to go home, because it's going to bring us to the next area right away. And this is the next area of the race. The beginnings look different in both of the races, but the stars are the same, and the Colosseum is the same. And then be careful to slow down here because the star is coming up right in the middle. Okay, there's one more star up in the Colosseum here, and then there's the new area. So you'll just head up to the left of the Colosseum here. I forgot there's another cutscene. That blurring is me flapping so I don't fall. Okay, we're good. Alright, and there's one more star after this one, and it's in the new area, which is just inside those doors. So the new area here is a maze. There's an entrance directly on the left here, but I don't take that one. That's just going through the entire maze. If you look up, there's a big entrance up top. And if you fly into it, the light is very close by. And there it is. And that is all of the light in the Valley of Triumph. Thanks so much for watching.